you know, in Chicago. Not saying he was here, but to be in Chicago, he was huge out here. Like on some street shit with the fans and shit. The fans, Duck Name was huge out here in Chicago.
Duck Name's still huge.
Still huge.
My daughter, I got teenagers. Like I got a daughter right now that when I left, she was just watching the FBG Cash interview with No Jumper. Like I have a 16-year-old that swears she got clout in school because she know the guys, but like nah, it's still talking. And now with the relevancy and the back and forth that Dirk and Cash are doing, they just made 2012 pop up again.
I wanted to know that.
We just had a 10-year relapse.
But it's back on though.
Back on.
Another thing I want to know though, I hear a lot about engineers being left out of like the money game. Rappers get their money, producers get their money. Are engineers been taken care of? Like
Man, we're supposed to be. We're supposed to have mechanical engineers. Like there's a point system to everything, but a lot of the times us engineers don't get that because we get paid one lump sum, get it done and pushed out. Like a lot of times we don't even get our names put on it. The producers will get the names put on it, but the producers ain't the ones that made your vocals clean. The producers ain't the ones that sat there for them 3-4 hours while you came in, didn't know what you was gonna record, but finally recorded. Like we do that, and a lot of it's a 50-50 game because there's engineers that are like, oh, we like being behind the scene. Like, bro, we work just as hard.
Thanks.
The videographers, when they do their videography and they do their motherfucking videos, they have their stamp. Producers, like, and that's what I give Evian. Evian Studios, I give them props because they don't give a fuck if it's they beat. Y'all gonna know Evian recorded it. So that's why now, like, I put a stamp on everything. Like, once you hear that Bodene be tweaking on the beat, it's not because I made the beat. It's because I could take your beat and chop it completely the fuck up with the vocals that you'll be like, damn, that shit clean.
Right. That's real shit.
So that's why my shit says Bodene be tweaking on the beat. I tweak the beat with the vocals.
That's crazy. You got pictures of Trigga on your Instagram.
Yeah, that's my boy. Long live my brother. Ain't no RIPs. Long live my brother, man. Trigga gang. Mr. Take Your Pipe. Yeah, that was my boy. I used to go pick his ass up from the crib. We say we was going to the studio and then we just end up at headquarters and picking up butter. And then we go to the studio. Then we say we're going home and then we just driving around doing the same like that. Yeah, that was my boy. It was always an adventure. Being with Trigga was always an adventure, so I'm going to miss that.
It seemed like he was taking music serious lately, you know? It seemed like he was doing his music shit.
What I noticed with Trigga is when Trigga found a better sound. Like when he started coming to the studio and he started hearing the liver sound and he wasn't getting that half-ass engineering, I think that put a pep in him. And then when he started dropping the songs with, like when he dropped the regular with Mac Baby and then he did the song with J-Man and Mac Baby, like I seen I seen the flame just like, and even working with him, like I can show you messages of me and him getting into it because he thought it'd take me 24 hours. Like, don't get me wrong, some songs I could do a song 15, 20 minutes, get it knocked out. But if I like the song, I want to take my time on it because I'm going to listen to it in the long run and be like, damn, I could have did that. When I could give me 2 days at the most. Let me listen to it and
don't rush me.
Yeah, I got you. I got you, and I'm gonna make sure it's glass. Like my name is on there. Like we wouldn't be sitting here if my name didn't have a bell ringing to it. So like when they know that it's a Bodene BdMixx, I want them to be like, man, I know that sound. Ain't nobody doing drops and shit. Like this boy got a sound to him on his own. Like my sound alone, the way I mix is its own merchandise. It's got its own value to it. And its
you
own
say merchandise, I like that.
Yeah, like you can't mimic my sound. I've seen a lot of engineers try, but you can't mimic my sound.
Facts. I don't want to stay on this because this is kind of fresh, but I do want to ask this one question in a non-disrespectful way. But like, when you heard the news about Trigga, I mean, it seemed like stuff like that happened a lot in Chicago with rappers.
Man, that wasn't supposed to happen to Trigga though.
Yeah, not to say it like that.
R.I.P.
to that young man. I think he was a dope artist, but it seemed like rappers are dying a lot in Chicago.
Man, you know what it is? I don't even think like I'm starting to just believe like it ain't even just random shit happening. You know, I believe it's how you move. You gotta move a certain way. If you don't move a certain way, like we in Chicago, you get caught off your square. That's your ass. Especially in the game we in right now. I think it's more dangerous to be a rapper than it is to be the police.
Okay, break that in.
Because all right, so the police they supposed to protect the city. They don't do none of that. But they ride around with their guns on them all day. All day. They getting away with doing dumb shit.
Oh.
We ride around with our guns on us. Now, we know what risk we taking, but it's a risk that we know we have to take. As my pops used to say, I'd rather get caught with it than without it. I'd rather get judged by 6 I'd rather get judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Right.
So, like, that's always one thing that stuck with me, but I'm not going to sit there and put myself in a predicament. Like, if I know I got to carry a gun to go to this place, I'm not going to go.
Right.
If my people's got to be strapped up to go there, all right, if there's some money involved, if it's a show or something, we don't got paid to be, all right, let's do what we do. But if it's just some random ass, let's just pop up to be there, I'm not going to waste I'm cool. Because I'm not going to put my people in danger and I'm not going to put myself in that. I got kids to go home to, like all of us do.
That's facts, though. You know, I wanted to ask you that though, but long live Trigga too, man.
Yeah. I'm a miss, bro.
Yeah, like, it seemed like he was really getting to that rap shit. A lot of people don't know that. You know, me and him had an interview lined up. You know,
man, me and him was supposed to be shooting our video. We just did a song called Spin Back, and then he had me jump on the remix to the song that him and Mac Baby did the regular.
Okay.
It was me and him. We just finished mixing those down, and we was supposed to be doing the video this weekend. Or the weekend that just passed. We were supposed to be doing it this past Saturday.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, when I got that phone call, I ain't gonna lie, I thought Von Mar was playing with me.
Yeah.
Like shout out Von Mar, Mr. Put him in the coffin. Like I had to tell his ass like 4 times, bro, get the fuck off my phone. Stop playing. You know what? Now you done got me up on my bed. I'm finna call Trigga when I didn't get them phone calls. Alright, normally Trigga don't give a fuck what time it is. He gonna answer his phone and let me know, hey, Archie, bitch, I'm sleeping. I'll call you when I get up. Or, hey, what's your own? I'm riding around, ho. I'm finna slide. Like, that was always on him. But when I got that phone call, I didn't believe it. When I called Butter, and Butter said, hey, I'm on the phone with Trigga's mom, just pull up, I knew it was like, damn. All right, nah, this can't be happening. And then I kept seeing his girl posting on us. Man, I ain't waste no time. I woke my wife up, woke my daughter up, and said, look, I gotta go. I'll be back. And sure enough, I got there and it was all real. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and what's crazy, like, man, I still ain't been able to shed a tear over that because, like, I think I'm just so numb to it. But at the same time, it's like, Trigga ain't go out like no hole. It was a fucked up situation. It was all fucked up, but Trigga went out the way he felt that he was always gonna go out. But he always talked about it like that. Like, nigga ever get me, they better have a vest on. Trigga went out like he said he would. So I can't I can't help but to be a little bit proud of him in my own way. It's just fucked up that it had to happen like that.
Right. No, I hear you. You knew FB